getting there. This week, firepower, as predicted, has gone way down because people are going back to school. Daniel, Derek, Sean, they've gone quarter time. Right now, we're kind of just assuming that it works well. But it probably doesn't, as we saw with the bird thing. As soon as the link goes out and people try searching for things, I guarantee you people are gonna be like, oh, this search sucks.
This is just bad. This is bad. This is just bad.
A lot of things will suck. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's basically your digital garden. That's where the name Eden comes from, right? The idea is you can just put anything that you want in there and it doesn't just get lost.
Our initial plan was to send out link to beta users by last Friday, and then it got pushed to this Tuesday. We haven't actually put the link in other people's hands. We've put it in Dan's hands, and he's been using the app as the first beta user.
Previously, if you knew the link, anyone could go in and like start using it, which
is not a good idea.
Not a great idea when we're like so early and we want to limit it. We changed that.
Yeah.
We added in workspaces. We have a shared workspace between all of us where we all go in and like add our stuff and put it in there to test it out.
Yeah, so now we're in a stage of like dog fooding within the team. So people within the team go in, add files, test things out, and that is sufficient for the first round of feedback and get it to a point where we're happy with it. And that'll take like
a couple more days.
At least a couple more days.
At least a couple more days.
Like if you come look at my screen here, there's like a whole list of feedback. We just hopped off a call with Dan. Today's the Wednesday midweek check-in. Tentatively, I would say mid next week would be when we hand it out to people outside the team. Why is it called dog fooding?
I've uploaded about 15 gigabytes on my computer. It's all going. Some of these transcribing failures, these are known because these .mov files aren't supported by our transcriber yet. But everything is going smoothly and nothing's crashed yet. How's our railway traffic looking, Sean?
Let's take a look. Looks like nothing's
being used. We're chilling.
Nice.
Okay, Sean, you want to hit them with the real traffic now?
Yeah, let's do it.
We get this loading in.
A little bit of lag.
Oh, it's going. The frames and searchability part is the key thing that we're testing here. Making sure like everything becomes instantly searchable and all 100 gigs processed perfectly fine. So that someday when some crazy guy's like, I'm gonna upload like my terabyte drive onto this, it should just smoothly all go on and we shouldn't have any issues. We bought this bad boy. We came home and tested it out, and it runs on a cable that's not fully supported by MacBooks, because of which we don't get the full speed. If we're gonna do something, we're gonna do it right. So we're gonna return this guy, and instead we got this stuff. So let me open this bad boy up. We have an SSD enclosure and an NVMe drive. Oh wait, this is a lens, hold on. Yeah, the plan is we only got a 2 terabyte drive because the plan is as soon as we start filling this guy up, we dump it all into Eden and that becomes our long-term storage with search. And then we just put new stuff in here and we keep doing that. So we're gonna dog food Eden with our own content. Testing ourselves helps us find the issues faster.
So right now we're getting ready to head out and go meet our co-founder and CEO, Dan. One thing we're gonna discuss is what these next few months are gonna look like because a lot of our team members are going back to school. So we kind of have to figure out, okay, what does the schedule look like with everybody's reduced output?
One thing that we found out over the last couple of years is you'll never be at a point where you're like fully ready to just
Launch. Yeah.
But then you need to decide for yourself what your threshold is, and then when you hit that threshold,
what your threshold is for like when you feel ready to launch even though it's not where you want it to be.
Yeah, put down like hard facts, hard stats. Once you're there, once you've completed those, just get it out there and start getting that feedback, because if you keep waiting until that next little bit of polish, you'll be waiting for a very long time. And by then other competitors might come out and take you out.
Common advice in the startup space is if you're proud of what you're launching, then you're launching too late, which we're trying to kind of balance with our new approach, because like this time around we're launching for a second time, so we have a much better idea of what we want to put in people's hands because we have 2 years of feedback to work off of. So this time around, it's not like we're launching just to get validation user feedback and just to make sure we have product market fit. We kind of already solved that problem. So this time around, the launch, we can care more about quality and putting something that we're proud of in people's hands. But even then, we shouldn't push it too late. Like, we need to care about the business side. Obviously, we need to care about revenue. At some point, we're going to run out of money. So at some point, we really need to, okay, even if we're not proud of everything, put the thing in front of people, start getting user feedback, start getting people on board, start getting people to pay. And one of the reasons why it's important for Dan to come up is because he's going to be the main distribution method, has been for Cortex, will be for Eden for at least the first phase, because he has such a large audience of over like 1 million subscribers on YouTube, over 1 million followers on other social media platforms. He has a much better understanding of what his user base, his audience wants, and what he himself wants out of the app. So it's like every month we need to like just make sure we're headed on the right track and hitting the right goals.
Say hi to Dan Koe.
All right, it is 1:54 a.m. We just came back a couple hours ago from
Dinner with Mr. Dan Koe.
Yeah, dinner with Dan. And right now we are solving a silly little UI issue with video searches, because our app supports very granular video search, and something we're building out right now is the ability to search for any frame within a video. Say you search like pink sweater, and it will tell you exactly the parts of the timeline that match visually with your search query. This timeline thing is really ugly, and this match segment indicator overlaps in an ugly way with the progress bar of the timeline. So the solution that we came up with is to do it similarly, to represent the matches similarly to how YouTube shows chapters. If there's an actual match, we make the segment brighter. Tiny details like these seem really silly, but they really matter. They make or break the user experience. And so we have to spend a lot more time than you might think in making things like just little segments of the video timeline look nice. Time that we spend there is warranted, because in the end, that's how you make a great product.
What are we doing? Why are we outside?
We're here for bubble tea, but we're dumb because it opens at 12 and it's 11. So now we have to figure out what to do.
The one time we come outside to touch grass and
I never run into this problem because I always get bubble tea late enough in the day because I wake up late enough.
So this is my business partner.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
80,000 subs.
Yeah, it's not bad. He was at 100 before, but it just happens, right?
Bumped into a guy, Matthew Koe.
another Matt.
Yeah, another Matt. He helped us organize the hackathon Hack AI Toronto. Basically volunteered and said that he would just help us organize for free. And low-key at first, I kind of just ignored it, but he was relentless about it. I told him he could get in touch with Jonathan, the guy at Stan who we partnered with, and now we're pretty close with him. He also introduced us to some other cool people in Toronto. What you can learn from this is if you want opportunities, you have to be pretty proactive and just put yourself out there, just shoot messages, be relentless. Like, you don't need permission in order to do things. You can just do things. What'd you just do?
We set up the entire dev stack on Dan's computer.
Yeah.
So Dan has his own database, and then
Nice. So Dan can do
I
dev.
can break everything.
pretty much. Something everyone can push
AI
a prod.
slop.
Don't worry, whatever AI slop you push, you will not beat us.
Nice. Good shit. Going forwards, rather than this kind of in-person planning, we have to do it remotely, which is fine. next week, we've been putting this off for a long time, is tuning the prompt and tuning the search experience. Because right now we're kind of just assuming that it works well.
Yeah.
But it probably doesn't, as we saw with the bird thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it works well in a lot of cases, but there are like a lot of real world edge cases where it probably just won't get what you want.
Yeah.
Another more realistic use case there would be like if you're a video contracting agency or something and you finish a video and you hand it to a client. And you hand a bunch to clients and they're searchable but also commentable. Yeah. That was the exact use case that team we spoke to way back told us about. Dan, we should figure out pricing.
We have to figure out billing soon so that we can actually build it
Not
out.
soon. Today.
Today.
Let's figure it out today. It keeps changing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we keep pushing back that orb call.
I've pushed it back 3 times now.
Yeah. All right, let's figure out pricing. Okay, this is goals for next week. We're good. Yeah. Yeah, let's take a picture and send it.